All right, let's begin. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We are delighted to have um, present our colleagues from the Renmin University of China and also everyone attending from the Union of Universities of Latin America and the Caribbean. This is the course, the first station of the global implications of socialism with Chinese characteristics in the new era, this course, and I will ask everyone to please moderate the speed of your speech so our interpreters can perform an effective work in today's session. And I will be reminding you of this every now and then. So let me remind everyone, this course is has 5 sessions in total. They're gonna be on the same schedule at the same time every Monday from starting at 6 p.m. Mexico time, which is 8 a.m. the following day, Beijing time. We are gonna proceed with the inauguration activity right now, and now may I give the floor to Dr. Xinye, who is the Vice Dean of the Renmin University of China. So we extend our regards and thank you so much for your time. You have the floor now. Hello, everyone. I'm delighted to be here with you. And in the inauguration of this training program, which is a new platform for academic exchange between China and Mexico. Also for cooperation, mutual learning among civilizations as well. On behalf of the Renmin University of China, I warmly welcome all participants and wish you an enriching time of study and exchange. On April 25th, 2022, President and General Secretary Xi Jinping visited Renmin University of China and delivered an important speech stressing philosophy and social sciences should play their unique role in bridging Chinese and foreign cultures and enhancing civilizational exchanges. They should spread China's voice, theory, and thought, enabling the world to better understand China and actively contribute to building a community with a shared future for mankind. This is a key part of the mission of Renmin University. The university has earnestly implemented General Secretary Xi's instructions and has held its first international strategy conference in the new era, launched the Tongzhou Global Development Forum, and established 6 global research centers for civilizational exchange and mutual learning. Renmin University of China places great importance on exchanges with the Global South and Global South countries, and has built deep friendship and close cooperation with the National Autonomous University of Mexico. The holding of this training program undoubtedly is another important milestone in the history of cooperation between our countries and our region. The program aims to build a high-level sustainable academic dialogue platform to deepen the discussion between China and Latin America. Our first speaker for today is an outstanding academic from our Renmin University who has specialized in the thought of Xi Jinping regarding socialism with Chinese characteristics in the new era. And I think through the contents of his lecture, we can further expand in understanding these important doctrines at guidelines and deepen the cultural exchange between Mexico and China. Therefore, bringing about a new model of cooperation between our both regions. Finally, I once again thank the National Autonomous University of Mexico for its strong support, and I wish this training program great success. I wish all participants fruitful learning, meaningful insights, and practical achievements during the program. Thank you all. Thank you so much, Dr. Zheng, and we're very thankful for your support as well and for the great cooperation between the Renmin University and the National Autonomous University. Now I would like to give the floor to Dr. Escalante, who is the General Secretary of the UDUALC, of the Union of Latin American and Caribbean Universities. Thank you so much, Roberto. You have the floor now.
Muy buenas tardes desde México. Buenos
Good
días,
evening, everyone, and good morning to
China.
our colleagues in China
Probablemente ya también avanzadas horas en otras partes de América
and
Latina y el
to
Caribe,
all the other regions that
donde se encuentren
connect right
todos
now
y
to this live
todas.
transmission,
Un
regardless of
saludo
whether it's morning,
muy
afternoon, or
afectuoso
evening.
desde
Let me
la
extend my
Unión de
deepest
Universidades de América
gratitude
Latina y
and
el Caribe.
say hello to
La
everyone who
Unión de
joins us
Universidades de
today.
América Latina y el Caribe
The
es
network of
un
universities
espacio
for Latin
de
America and the
reflexión
Caribbean, it is
para
a reflection
universidades
space and
y
a
también para
convergence
investigadores
space
que
for both
trabajan
for
temas
universities, but also for
importantes para el mundo
researchers
universitario y
and
para la sociedad.
everyone who works on these important topics of
Una
academic
de ellas, una de
inquiry
las redes
within our
más
regions.
importantes que
And
tiene
one
la
of the
institución que represento es
most
la red
important
de
parts
estudios de
of
estudio e
or
investigación
segments of the
sobre la
network that I
relación
represent is
América Latina
precisely
y
the
China, que
network of
prestigiosamente
researchers that
dirige
focus
el
on
doctor
the
Enrique
relation
Dussel.
between China and Latin America and the Caribbean,
Ya,
which is directed and
cual
coordinated by
nos
Dr.
sentimos
Dussel, and
extremadamente
of which
orgullosos
we are extremely
del
proud
trabajo que realiza el doctor
because
Dussel
the work
y más
that
de los
Dr. Dussel
700
and the network has been
investigadores afiliados
achieving and
que,
implementing is quite
que él
extraordinary.
dirige, la red de estudios e investigación sobre
And
América
this is
Latina.
thanks to all the work performed by the affiliate members
Esta serie
as
de
well as the coordinating members.
este curso de 5
This
ediciones que se realiza
5-session
con la Universidad
course is a great example
y saludo,
of this
aprovecho para
cooperation,
saludar
and may
al
I
doctor
extend
Zheng
my deepest gratitude
vicerrector de esta
and greetings
prestigiosa
to Dr.
universidad
Zheng Xinye,
de China.
Vice Dean of Renmin University of China.
Es para nosotros
And this course is
un
for us
espacio de gran
a
importancia para aprender
really important
lo que significa o lo que ha
arena for
significado
learning,
en las últimas
for better
décadas, en
understanding the
particular durante la
transformations that
presidencia del
have
secretario general y
taken
presidente
place
de
in
la República
modern
Popular
China
China,
during the past
el señor
several
secretario
decades, and
Xi
specifically
Jinping.
during the
¿Qué significa el
government
socialismo
of
hoy
now
día en esta
President
nueva era
Mr. Xi Jinping.
global?
And I think it's a great opportunity to understand what are the
Escuchar al
global
doctor
implications
Juan
of
será
these
un gran honor y una gran
transformations that have been taking
aprendizaje para
place
todos
for the new
nosotros.
era. So it will be a great honor,
Estamos muy
and it is a
interesados
great honor
de
to
hace
have
muchos años en procesos
outstanding
de
researchers and
construcción
academics
social y
from Renmin
económica,
University
que en este caso tienen características
participating in this course.
particulares como la
So
de
they
ese
can help us
socialismo
better understand
y su versión
the particularities
específica
and the
en
specific
el caso
characteristics
de China.
of socialism as it has been
Yo
implemented
quiero de verdad
in the case of China.
agradecer
So I really want to
de
thank
manera muy enfática al doctor
emphatically
Enrique Dussel y a
Dr.
todos los
Enrique
miembros
Dussel
de
and
la
all of the
Red
members
América
of
Latina
the
China
Latin America
UDUALC
China
y a la
network
universidad
and also
China,
the Renmin University of
posibilidad de
China for
colaboración
this great
para
opportunity to
conocer
collaborate in order
de
to
primera
better
mano y de
get
manera
to know
muy
on a first-hand basis
informada
and
lo que
on an
significa
informed and
hoy el
well-researched basis to get
socialismo
to know
en la
what
República Popular
socialism
China en
means
esta nueva
today
era,
for the
esta era
People's
contemporánea.
Republic of China in
Así
the
que
current era.
este primer programa
So this
es
first
un
session
inicio
is
muy
a
auspicioso
great
de
start
lo que significa
that allows us to
entender,
better understand
creo que será muy enriquecedor entender
these important topics.
cómo
And I think
la
it will be very
República
enriching for
China,
us to be
en
able to
su versión
understand
específica del socialismo,
how the
ha
specific
logrado,
version of socialism that has been
ha
implemented in China
alcanzado los
has
logros
achieved,
económicos
has
y
attained all
sociales
these
y
economic and
culturales
social
tan
achievements, also
importantes
cultural achievements
que
that are
todos
so important.
conocemos
And
desde hace
we
mucho
all
tiempo
know, and we have
y
known
que
for several years now.
admiramos
And
de
I
manera
must
especial.
say that we all admire as well.
Pues muchas gracias,
So thank you very much,
señor vicerrector. Muchas
Mr.
gracias,
Vice,
doctor Kim Juan, por esta primera
and thank you,
ponencia,
Professor Qing
en este
Xuan,
primer
for this first
día,
lecture,
en esta primera sesión de este
for this
curso,
first session of this course.
exposiciones y, por supuesto, nuestro más profundo
And
agradecimiento
of
al doctor
course,
Enrique
thank you
Dussel
very much
por
to Dr.
organizar
Enrique
este
Dussel for
invaluable,
organizing and
invaluable espacio
coordinating
de
this
conversación, de aprendizaje,
invaluable
de
space for learning,
entendimiento
conversation,
entre dos
and knowledge
espacios
exchange
sociales,
between these two social
eh,
space that are so
económicos, culturales, como lo es en este
distant and yet so
América Latina y el Caribe y China, para entender
eager to intertwine,
lo que
such
hoy
as
significa
the
el
Latin American
socialismo
and Caribbean
con la China.
areas of the world
Mi
and China.
sentido agradecimiento y abrazo y mis
So
mejores
I
deseos.
extend my deepest gratitude
Muchas gracias.
and greetings, and thank you so much to everyone. Thank you, Roberto, General Secretary of the UDUALC, Union of Association of Latin American and Caribbean Universities. And shall I end this brief inauguration activity, this brief opening ceremony, by also sharing a few words with everyone. So the academic network for Latin America and the Caribbean on China, also known as ALC-China network, was founded in 2012 with the support of the UDUALC and also of the Faculty of Economics of the National Autonomous University of Mexico. And we are very grateful for the immense support of UDUALC and UNAM for the activities of the network. Currently, the network has consolidated itself as one of the leading research centers on China and its relationship with Latin America and the Caribbean. The network is a public, free academic center structured around 4 thematic areas: economy, political and international relations, natural resources and environment, and the fourth axis is history, culture, and Chinese language learning. More than 700 members from dozens of countries participate in the 4 thematic areas. We currently have 34 books with hundreds of articles, several data banks, various seminars, and multiple activities with officials, entrepreneurs, and academics. The network's international seminars that have been taking place since 2012 are undoubtedly the main events held every 2 years. The last edition in 2025 brought together over 8,000 attendees via Zoom and via Facebook. The network encourages us to consistently focus and talk about new topics. For example, foreign direct investment in Latin America and the Caribbean for over 10 years, the current status of Chinese language learning in Latin America and the Caribbean, China's job creation in the region, and other important topics. So it is in this context that the network, with the support of UNAM and Renmin University of China, proposes the current course, which is the global implications of socialism with Chinese characteristics in the new era. With the visit of the Chinese Minister of Education, Dr. Huai Jinping, to UNAM in November 2024, we began efforts with the Chinese Embassy in Mexico and Renmin University itself to carry out this course. Many thanks to the officials of both institutions for their patience and determination, especially to the officials of the Renmin University of China for their patience. We have come a long way, and we are very happy to finally be able to start this course. The goal of the course is to learn through 5 sessions about the main objectives and concepts of President Xi Jinping's thought and its global impact, particularly on the Global South. The sessions will be recorded and soon will be available on the network's portal and other online platforms. And I would like to say that surprisingly, in addition to Xi Jinping's documents on governance and administration of China, which has been published in Spanish over 4 volumes, but leaving this, putting this aside, there is surprisingly a very small amount of published contributions to disseminating the thought, the Xi Jinping's thought in the Latin American and Caribbean regions. So this is why this is such an important contribution to better understand and expand on the relevance, on the current relevance of Xi Jinping's thought and its implications in Latin America and Latin America. This is an increasingly complex dialogue, especially without a clear understanding of China and Xi Jinping's global thought and Global South proposals. So it is important that we have a detailed comprehension and detailed understanding of what these, the implications of Xi Jinping's thought imply. Now, Dr. Chang Tongkang, chairman of the board of Renmin University of China, has already made an initial presentation on Xi Jinping's thought, which is available in the network's portal. And we hope that the seminar will become the basis for future discussions and even address multiple additional topics that will surely arise throughout these 5 weeks. Thank you for your interest and participation. We have over 1,000 participants with us right now, and we're extremely happy with the results of this course. And a special thanks to Xiaoyao Consulting for providing the interpreting service for the sessions of the course, and specifically to Mr. Alonso Coronado, Mrs. Chao Ipo, and Professor Liliana Arsovska for contributing to this event being possible. Thank you very much. So